Okay, wow, so all this wood is set up here ready for us to go. That's pretty
All right.
amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
that's
show us
great.
how to make a fire.
Well, the first thing you want to start with is your tinder. Your tinder is your smallest light fuel, and this can even dry pretty quickly when it's wet. And then you build your fire from smallest to biggest,
Okay.
always letting enough air get to the fuel so that you can build the next layer.
Okay.
So you take whatever you're igniting with, whether you're using flint and steel or matches or a lighter, whatever
We'll be
you
using
have.
matches tonight.
Okay, matches are great. You start with your tinder, and then you'll go to your next level up, which is called kindling. And here I see you have some, what we call fat wood or lightered.
Yep.
And this is wonderful. This stuff will even light when it's wet. This is a good thing to have, and you don't have to use a whole lot. You don't even need to use all that you have here. A few pieces, it's so full of resin, it'll just keep carrying the flame. So this is a really great fire starter. If you want to make this into tinder, you just do what you just did. Just peel it off.
Just peeling it off.
Into smaller little pieces, or you could use a hatchet and scrape it down. So that would be your next layer. And then you go up to you got some very dry pieces of punky old wood here for your third layer. And once that's going, you can start putting your split wood on it.
Okay. And is it important to have the wood split versus just a big log?
Well, it sure helps it burn because this exposes a lot of the smaller pieces of fuel to it, and it also helps the wood cure out and dry quicker. But if you have small logs that have bark on them, they can be used too. They just the bark might hold the water a little bit more.
Okay.
So it depends on how your ability to keep your wood dry when you're storing it.
And what's the best way to begin to add this wood to the fire?
Well, you now have got your little pile going of your tinder and your kindling.
Okay.
And then if you want the fire for cooking, you're going to lay it low so that you have a flat surface to put your cooking areas on. You're going to build your coals in the center, but if you're going to be sitting around the fire tonight, like just hanging with the kids and cooking marshmallows, you're going to want to go into more of a teepee style with the dry insides.
Okay.
And this allows a lot of air to circulate and a lot of heat to build up, and it brings more light outside to light up your camp area.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try this tonight.
Great.